The unraveling. Aoi lived in a world of explanations. Her words were like tangled threads, always trying to weave a perfect picture of her intentions for others to see. "I didn't mean it that way," she'd say, or, "You misunderstood me." The more she tried to untangle the threads, the tighter they seemed to knot. At work, she'd present an idea, and a colleague would frown. "That's not practical," they'd say. Aoi would feel a knot form in her stomach, and she'd spend the rest of the day trying to explain her vision, her words only adding to the tangled mess. Even with her closest friends, she felt the need to clarify. "I'm not mad, I'm just tired," she'd say, even when her friend had not suggested she was angry. The tangled threads followed her everywhere, a constant weight on her shoulders. One evening, she found herself in a quiet, hidden temple garden. The air was still, and the only sound was the soft, rhythmic scrape of a rake on gravel. An older woman, Chio, was meticulously creating patterns in a sand garden. Aoi sat on a bench and watched. "I don't understand," she said to Chio, her voice small. "Why is it so important for me to be understood? Why can't I just be at peace with myself?" Chio smiled and continued her work. "The peace is not in the pattern," Chio said, gesturing to the sand. "The peace is in the raking. It is in the act itself, not in what others see or think of it. The peace you seek is not outside you, but within." Chio picked up a small, smooth, polished stone and placed it in Aoi's hand. "This is your peace," she said. "When you feel the need to explain, just hold this stone. It is a reminder that your truth is yours alone, and it does not need to be understood by everyone." The next day, at a cafe with a friend, Aoi was misunderstood again. Her friend laughed at a comment she had made, taking it the wrong way. Aoi felt the familiar knot of anxiety tighten in her chest. She reached into her pocket and felt the smooth stone. She held it tight, took a deep breath, and smiled gently. She did not explain. She did not try to untangle the threads. She simply let the misunderstanding be. And as she did, a single thread of light unraveled from the knot. With every moment she chose peace over explanation, another thread unraveled. Soon, the tangled mess was gone, replaced by a soft, warm light that emanated from within her. Aoi was no longer a world of explanations, but a garden of inner peace, and her life was a testament to the quiet strength of being okay with being misunderstood.